Beyoncé's son, Sir Carter, was recently spotted in New York City, and many people were surprised at how tall he has grown. His appearance reignited discussions about why he is rarely seen in public. While some have speculated for years, insiders have finally spoken up about the reason behind his absence. According to them, if you listen carefully to Beyoncé's song My Rose from her Cowboy Carter album, you might find the answers you're looking for. There have been many theories about why Sir is not often seen in public. One of the most common assumptions is that he might have a medical condition. Online detectives have even analyzed photos and videos, pointing out supposed signs of a health issue. Some people have also brought up an old comment from Azealia Banks where she called out Beyoncé and accused her of hiding her son. Banks went as far as saying that people would eventually find out and that Beyoncé would be seen as ashamed of her own child. Many fans have also speculated that Sir could be autistic. Although Beyoncé and Jay-Z have never confirmed this, some people have taken it upon themselves to observe his behavior and form their own conclusions. Allegedly, signs of autism were noticeable in Beyoncé's Renaissance film, where both Sir and his twin sister Rumi appeared. Based on what people believe, Sir is kept out of the public eye because his supposed condition is more noticeable, whereas Rumi is seen more often because hers is not as obvious. Some fans have even gone to the extent of listing traits they believe suggest Sir is autistic. They have pointed out things like dragging his leg, hand flapping, staring at lights, and repetitive movements. However, the only confirmed fact is that Beyoncé had a complicated pregnancy with her twins. She developed preeclampsia, which is a serious condition that caused high blood pressure and other health risks. Due to this, she had to undergo an emergency C-section. She has openly talked about how difficult the experience was and how much her body went through. Beyoncé shared that she weighed over 218 pounds when she gave birth and that her high blood pressure made things even more dangerous. During labor, one of the twins' heartbeats stopped a few times, which is what led to the emergency surgery. While she never specified which baby experienced the complications, many assume it was Sir. This has led people to believe that whatever happened at birth may have affected his health or development. Despite all the theories, there has never been an official statement from the family confirming anything. That hasn't stopped people from questioning why Sir is rarely seen while his sister Rumi is often out in public. Some point out that Rumi even modeled for Beyoncé's fashion brand, Ivy Park, alongside her older sister, Blue Ivy. Some argue that this might have just been a girls' thing, but then others ask why Jay-Z never takes Sir out for typical father-son activities. Even when Jay-Z is seen with his children, he is usually with Blue Ivy and Rumi, but never Sir. For example, when Jay-Z attended the 2024 Super Bowl, he brought along Blue and Rumi. The two were seen on the field, taking pictures and enjoying the event.
A really amazing experience, and I feel like everybody that's a part of this is so helpful and supportive. The director, Barry, is a really sweet person, and he tells me ways that I can improve in my lines, and he's very supportive of me and tells me in the nicest way possible, and I feel like so does everybody else. And I feel like this is just a great experience for me, and I'm really happy for girls that look like me all around the world are able to watch this movie.
Similarly, after Beyoncé's Christmas performance last year, Blue was present during the halftime show, and Rumi was later spotted backstage with their dad, their grandmother Tina Knowles, and singer Michelle Williams. All of them were dressed in white, matching Beyoncé's and Blue Ivy's outfits from the performance. Sir, however, was nowhere to be seen. Blue Ivy, on the other hand, has been in the spotlight since she was a baby. She has appeared in public numerous times and even participated in major events with her parents. She has also made a name for herself in music. When she was only 2 days old, she was featured in Jay-Z's song Glory, which made her the youngest person ever to appear on a Billboard chart. This achievement even got her a Guinness World Record. As she got older, she continued to gain recognition. In 2020, she was featured in her mother's song Brown Skin Girl. For this, she won a BET Award, an NAACP Image Award, and even a Grammy for Best Music Video. She became the second youngest person ever to win a Grammy, which was a major milestone. Besides her music career, Blue has been involved in other projects as well. She helped induct her father into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and provided narration for a children's book. Over the years, she has been seen at several of her mother's performances. One of the most memorable moments was in January 2023, when Beyoncé performed in Dubai. During the show, Blue Ivy joined her on stage for a duet of Brown Skin Girl. A few months later, in May 2023, Blue Ivy once again joined her mother on stage during the Renaissance World Tour, which kicked off in Stockholm, Sweden. She performed multiple times throughout the tour, proving that she is growing into a performer in her own right. Meanwhile, Sir continues to remain out of the public eye, and speculation about him doesn't seem to be dying down anytime soon. Fans continue to wonder if there is something more to his absence or if Beyoncé and Jay-Z are simply choosing to keep his life private. Of course, Blue Ivy was in Mufasa, the Lion King, and we saw her everywhere with her parents and grandmother. Just like Rumi, we've seen a lot of Blue, but not much of Sir. This became a topic of discussion again when Beyoncé and Blue appeared together in a Good Morning America interview in December to promote Mufasa. Blue spoke alongside her mother, and Rumi even made a cute appearance at the end. However, Sir was nowhere to be seen, making fans wonder where he was. Their grandmother, Tina Knowles, has talked about the kids to help fans understand why Sir isn't seen as often. According to Tina, Blue is like a little Queen Bey. She has many fans and plenty of talents that the world hasn't fully seen yet. Tina also said that Rumi is naturally artistic, just like her parents and older sister. As for Sir, Tina gave some insight into his personality in an interview with E! News, explaining why he doesn't show up in public as much. She described him as a quiet child who enjoys numbers and isn't really interested in fashion. Sir's grandfather, Matthew Knowles, has also spoken about the kids, saying that Blue Ivy is incredible and reminds him of Beyoncé. He mentioned that Sir prefers his own little world, while Rumi's personality reminds him of Solange. Apart from what the grandparents have said, Beyoncé and Jay-Z have both made it clear that they want their children to have as normal a life as possible. Beyoncé once told GQ that she worked hard to set boundaries to protect her peace and her family. She described Blue as a talented artist with great taste in music and fashion. According to Beyoncé, Blue is a fantastic editor, painter, and actress who has been creating characters since she was 3 years old. She said Blue was a natural performer, but that she never pushed her into the spotlight. Instead, Blue wanted to perform, took it seriously, and worked hard for it. Most importantly, she enjoyed it. Beyoncé said that as a family, they watched Blue grow in confidence every night while performing. She also mentioned that her kids are always with her. They visit her office after school, join her in the studio, and attend dance rehearsals. Because of this, it's only natural that they learn her choreography. However, she emphasized that no amount of money is worth her peace, so she tries to tour only when her kids are on school breaks. She also said she always wanted a life where she could travel